Alright guys, we're back in the tree. It's been about a week since we went hunting. We've just had a lot going on, but we're actually back in the suburbs tonight. We're in my parents' neighborhood. There are a ton of does, a ton of bucks, everything. My cousin was actually in here just 2 nights ago and had a big 8 right at 25 yards, but he never gave him a shot opportunity. So anyway, we've got 100 pounds of corn that we laid the other night, and this side of the street that I'm on, it's harder to pull the deer in over here in daylight, just because over there they have better bedding. It's thick over here, but this isn't really, I think, where they naturally want to bed, most of them. So mostly you just see does if you do see anything over here. So that's okay though, because that's what we're aiming for. Last year after the season, we didn't really realize how many deer there were in this neighborhood. It is way too many. Way too many. So we're trying to thin the herd just a little bit and have a little bit of fun while we're doing it. Plus we're getting low on meat, so hopefully we're going to have some action tonight and smoke a doe or something. Maybe we'll have a bonus buck come in. That would be awesome. Stay with us, man. I think we're going to bust something tonight for sure. That's one down. First one of the season, baby. That's one down. I see my arrow down there. That was like 3 or 4 of them that came in. You gotta be fast on the does. If they stick around for more than a minute or 2, they're on to you pretty quick. So you don't have time to waste. And these tight quarters, these suburban deer, they know. They're very, very, very smart. They're used to human smells, but not human intrusion into their little blocks of woods. So in my opinion, these deer are smarter than your local or your normal deer. They know where you're supposed to be in that buffer area and where you're, that little threshold. So you don't have a lot of time to like film them and just gather a lot of footage, because they will bust you, especially the way we smell is so humid, and I know that I probably have a scent around me. So I wanted to go ahead and get the first one down, and that one looked good enough to me looked like a normal size. Dark brown. She came in too, and I was about to take her there, and then she walked off. She turned around and come back, so I was like, I'm gonna take the shot now. I just reviewed the footage, and she looks hit pretty good, but there's a leaf kind of in the way of the vitals from the camera angle. My angle was clear, but I see my arrow down there, and I mean, I can't tell anything from here, but I see it laid on the ground, so I know we got a full pass through. And they had that sound. It sounded good. She dropped a little bit, but I was aimed right there in that lull. It happened so fast, but and that's why I practice. Just aim right above that little elbow or their leg notch, and usually that's a hard shot. And if they drop a little bit, you're double lung all days. I think that's where we hit her, because she was definitely, she dropped. But she ran back towards the house, so which is good. Hopefully we put a very lethal hit and she won't go far, so that we don't have to get permission to go across property lines. Hopefully she died right there. But as you can see, the next two deer, they blew out of here. So you get like one shot, and then if they blow it, you don't get to kill multiple from this spot. It's just the way it is. You take what you can get though. It is 11:01, and we are just now recovering this deer. Perfect double long shot, and it still took that long to find her. Alright, so we never get shot.
Tough old gal to get.
Stands like the most perfect shot ever. I lost my hat, but I know where it's at, and I'm getting it tomorrow. Whew. Never underestimate the power of a mad, furry woman, okay? I hit her perfect, and she still ran almost 300 yards. I don't get it. Anyway, I have props for Will and my wife Katie for helping me find it. I would have never found her without y'all. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's go get a belly washer and go to bed. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It is September 23rd this afternoon, and we are headed into my favorite stand to sit in any time of the year. Well, especially this time of the year. A lot of magic happens back here on this old fence row. I shot a nice buck on it last year, but anyway, we don't have any cameras, so we don't know what is back there. Cameras got stolen a couple years ago. I have not invested in any more. So old school. There goes a deer right there. Holy crap! Bedded down right there. Did y'all just hear that? I have no idea what that was. That was buck or doe. It was right there in the road. Dang, there she goes. Whatever it was just took off. Alright, we need to get in the stand. But anyway, really excited. People on social media, the big bucks have been dropping like flies here in Georgia. So on my cousin's property, he lets us hunt, and it's a good piece of property. Had a lot of luck over the years. So anyway, we're excited about this evening. We'll catch you in the stand. Alright, what's going on? We're back in the stand. We're settled. It's about 6:20. About 6:25. We're a little late, but it took us a little longer to get everything settled up in here. I'll tell you what, the older I get, I think I'm getting more and more scared of heights. First of the year, it always takes me a while to get used to getting. The stand is super duper high. But anyway, yeah, we just smoked that doe 2 nights ago, so we got a notch on the old belt, broke the ice, so we're ready for a mature buck now. They ought to come cruising through here the next 30-45 minutes this afternoon. Acorns are starting to fall. There's a couple fresh scrapes already in this little spot. There's benches in between that field where the grass is growing up really thick in this big cow pasture. So there's always a lot of hot activity in this little strip of woods about this time of year. So keeping our fingers crossed. Maybe we'll at least lay eyes on a good one this evening. Smoked coyote. It's so dark, but that's what run my deer off right there. He just moved right up on the stand. Went right at the edge of the field. I have no idea. I think I hit him good. He barked. He's just right out there in the field. Guess what? Wait, is that another? Another daggum yoke. There's 2 of them. It's getting so dark, it's hard to see. That was a big male yoke too. He's eating healthy. Alright, got her loaded up. She didn't go far. I don't know if y'all could see, it was getting pretty dark. I had the camera. It had that little 8-pointer come out. It actually walked up under me and walked out towards the field. And I think you could see it, but all of a sudden, he picked his head up and looked back, and he just took off running. And I didn't know why. I couldn't figure it out. And then finally, this one come right up under me. I could hear it walking, so I went and grabbed my bow. It's too dark. I put put the camera on it, but you couldn't see nothing. I could see with my naked eye, but the camera, it was too dark. There wasn't enough light, so I let one fly. Smoked this one, and then the big alpha male, he swooped back around and was coming in, and I don't know if I got him on the film. You could kind of see come from the field, but I couldn't get another arrow knocked. So anyway, we didn't get him. He took off. But you know, anytime we can do some predator control is always great. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. We got a doe and a coyote. The season is still early, so like I said, a lot of bucks are dropping right now. People on social media are dropping them like flies. I mean, they're killing some really nice bucks. So we're looking forward to it. Hopefully, we're gonna get on something soon. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back.